Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 170. Coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Good Fortune. It is what I would categorize as a dramedy. And it stars Aziz Ansari, Seth Rogen, Keanu Reeves, Keke Palmer, and Sandra Oh. It is also directed by Aziz Ansari in his directorial debut. Theatrically, I feel like he directed some Master of None episodes, but I ain't look it up or nothing. You got Aziz Ansari trying to make ends meet. He's one of us, just trying to get by, picking up whatever part-time thing he can just to try to make a little money. He's not making a little money. Seth Rogen is what his character describes himself as, a tech bro. And is that what he said? But whatever. He got rich off some digital shit. Keanu Reeves is an angel who is supposed to just be protecting people from texting and driving, but wants to do more. And does more, and it all goes to hell. No pun intended. So the plot is kind of just Keanu Reeves trying to fix his mess up. Trailers, I think, sold this as a very comedy heavy movie. It's not that like, there's some funny moments. It's like once Keanu Reeves makes his choice, there's a lot of comedy. Before that, it's kind of depressing. It's just like looking in a mirror. Like, I don't have it bad. Like, I have a very good job. I have a roof over my head. I am not what would be considered struggling, but life does life at times, and you get down on yourself. But Aziz Ansari's character has every reason to be down on himself, and it's him and it's Keanu Reeves kind of like wanting more, thinking it'll lead to better things, but does it? Feel me? Seth Rogen is actually the victim in this story, just being put into Aziz Ansari's life, and he didn't, like, he's a prick. Like, the wealthy are pricks from this story's point of view, and maybe my own, maybe a lot of our own. There's like, I'm not trying to like get into no like classism discussion or nothing, but like those who worked for every dollar and those who were handed every dollar, like you can just tell in a personality. Seth Rogen, he earned his stuff, but he had help. And Aziz Ansari is just trying to be on that level with no help. Like, he has goals and he has aspirations, and I think something that could have been dope in this story, it's kind of spoilerish, so I won't say it, but there is a writing direction that I would have taken, and it just didn't, you know what I mean? The story is what I really enjoyed about this movie. I don't know if like I can say you don't see Keanu Reeves do much comedy, because there's the Bill and Ted trilogy, there's The Replacements. He doesn't do comedy very often. I think he was hilarious. I think Sandra Oh was very good. I know she's been around for a minute, but Keke Palmer is becoming an actor who I feel like steals everything she's in. Nope. I feel like she was the face of One of Them Days, but she was great in that movie. She steals scenes in this. And then like Aziz Ansari is hilarious. He's just a funny guy. I'm telling you, Master of None, if you haven't seen that shit, it's on Netflix. It should be on Netflix. Like 2 or 3 seasons. It's great. I hope he gets a chance to direct more. Cause I like it's the writing too. Like, compliment him for the writing, for the directing. You got to compliment him for the writing. Cause it's a witty story. It's a great story. I like kind of feel like I've given too much of a description about it already, but it's just like, I think the message there is just like, life is precious. Cherish the life you have. You only get one. Like, if you always look at another person, if you know what I'm saying, you have your plate of food. If you're always looking at another person's plate of food, you're never going to be fulfilled and satisfied with your meal. It's the only meal you get. And all of us have to just be thankful for what we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can get rough sometimes, but you just have to figure it out. When everything seems impossible, I like, how many people do you know that gave up when, like, The Mist? I just watched The Mist like 3 days ago. The ending of The Mist is a perfect example. Thomas Jane does what Thomas Jane does. Here comes the cavalry. Just 5 seconds, 5 more seconds, and everything would have been cool. You know, you feel what I'm trying to say? I recommend this movie. I like, my only like issues is that the trailer sold it as a more comedic movie than it is, and it's very dramatic, in my opinion. So with all that being said, I will say that, in my opinion, Good Fortune was dope. Have you seen Good Fortune, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I put up a review for Black Phone 2. I put up reviews last weekend for Tron Ares and Roofman, Smashing Machine the week before that. I'm about to hit y'all with a Peacemaker Season 2 review. Next weekend, Deliver Us From Nowhere. And then November, creep up. Regularly Podcast, we're going to talk horror movies of 2025. Be on the lookout for all of that, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.